This session is called When and How to Link to External Sites. So, what this means is you're going to learn how you'll want to link out to external sites, how to do it in such a way that you don't lose the visitor, and also in a way that doesn't hurt your site's search engine optimization and you don't give away too much of your link authority. So, the first and always most important thing is to think about how visitors are going to use these internal links. Visitors are going to follow these links to find new content. And since we're talking about linking externally, which in another video we talked about internal links, which is very important because you're linking to yourself, visitors are also going to follow links externally and typically leave your site and go and read something else that you've linked to because it's a good resource. So, of course, how visitors So the first is authority, just talking about how linking to high authority sites makes you look good. And the reason is, to go into a little bit more detail, is that it makes you look like an authority aggregator, somebody who is collecting and researching and doing a lot of legwork for their visitors to collect all this high authority content and link to it. Now, when they're higher authority than you, when you're linking out to sites that have a ton of authority, it actually does you good. Now, of course, it would be a lot better if all those high authority sites were to link to you. That would pass a ton of authority back down to you. But interestingly enough, link out to high authority sites. That will really, really help you. Another interesting thing is that the inverse is also true. If you're a page rank 3 or 2 and you're linking to a lot of page rank 0s and 1s, it can actually drag you down. So you're linking out to low quality content. So Google looks at you and says, okay, you're referencing a lot of low quality content, and that's going to make us not trust you. So always keep in mind who you're linking out to. And the best thing that you can do is link out to high authority sites. Now, another very important thing is relevance. Always link to relevant content. If your site is about dog training, you're not going to want to link to a site about buying a new car. If you do that, it's kind of confusing both to the users and to Google. So unless you have a specific reason to link out to something that's not typically relevant, like for example, if you have a blog about dogs, you can talk about buying the best truck for dogs, something like that. It has to be relevant. So always think about, is what I'm linking to relevant to my visitor? Because that's the way it's going to both help the visitor and in turn help your search engine optimization. Okay, so let's talk about a few best practices that you can use when you're going to be linking out to external sites. The first one is but we don't necessarily want to lose them as a visitor. So the first thing is we have an internal link that we did in another video, and this is the first link in the body, and that links internally, which is the best practice. You never want to link externally too soon in your body copy. So let's say, for example, down here in the body, use external links.